Hi, how are you doing? Now in my last video, How Did I End Up in Thailand? I asked if you'd like to know what I've been doing since I came to Bangkok. And the response was an overwhelming yay! So, I have to take a deep breath this. I'd like to thank Ed. That's it, just Ed. Thanks, Ed. I'm doing it anyway. Oh, and I'm going to be doing some very bad impressions of some famous quotes from the movies in this video. So see how many you can spot. And let me know how many you get in the comments below. Here we are at the Anantara Hotel Bangkok, which is the perfect place to start my story. Not that it's got anything to do with my story, it's just that I like the place and we're staying here tonight so I can show you around. The entrance is really cool. It reminds me of the old colonial days, and it also reminds me that Ricky Gervais actually got thrown into this pond when he was filming here. The lobby is very opulent, looks like a grand palace. And for some reason, I don't know why, but this staircase always reminds me of the Titanic. Let's just hope the hotel doesn't sink. I've been trying to get some information about the place from this woman, but she's just not speaking to me. And this is our room.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
The bed looks nice and comfy, but what's that lump? This is the beating heart of the last occupant. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Now let's start my story and go right back to the beginning. Hi, how are you doing? Now in my last video, How Did I End Up in Thailand? Hold it, I meant a bit further back than that. We're at the back of Lumbini Park and we're on Soi Lang Suan, and we're going to go just a little way up there. It's 1992 and I'm wandering the streets trying to find something to do, and I find myself outside this club, which isn't here anymore. It's a car park. The club was called Round Midnight, and this is where it all started. But I told you all about this in my last video, How Did I End Up in Thailand? So you must watch that so you can get the full story. And also, because I need the hits.
Follow this poor bear with your eyes, and when I snap my fingers, you will like, subscribe, share, and comment. Ole!
Getting back to my story, not long after I started work at Round Midnight, I also ended up getting a job as a radio DJ on 105 and 95.5, which was near my home. The highlight of my time at the radio station in the early days were getting to interview Page 3 girl Samantha Fox, who was attempting to be a big pop star at the time, but unfortunately she wasn't big on talent, although she was big on a few other things. I also interviewed Engelbert Humperdinck, who was a lovely guy on and off air. We chatted quite a lot. And then in the evening we took him to a go-go bar where he sat very quietly and chomped on a big cigar. No double meaning intended. I'm sitting by the fish pond in the atrium of the Anantara Hotel, which is a perfect place to relax, have a few pre-dinner drinks and a ciggy if you're that way inclined. So, while we're here, let's get back to the story. I was now doing 3 nights a week in 2 different clubs and working on the radio 7 days a week for 5 years. I was also picked to interview most of the pop stars who came to the studio, probably because I was a singer myself and I could relate to them a little bit. I interviewed people like Peter Andre, Mark Owen from Take That, the Spice Girls, the Gemini Twins, Linda Perry from 4 Non-Blondes, who've I forgotten, the Scorpions, Scatman John, the Beastie Boys, E17, Backstreet Boys, and many more who've since fallen into obscurity. So where was I? I left the radio station under a bit of a cloud, and not wanting to badmouth anybody, I won't say anything. And so I was thinking it was time to get out of Thailand, and just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. My boss at the 2 clubs that I was working at offered me a job to run his new club, which was Radio City in the infamous red light district of Pat Pong. So I thought, ooh, ah, that's it, I'm not going. So I took the job, became the manager, the singer, the MC, the bouncer, the sometime barman, the toilet cleaner, and Uncle Tom Cobley, and oh! And in the meantime, I also got a job as a radio DJ on 107. The barman, as my wife just very kindly pointed out, I didn't mean to say barman, I meant mixologist. Feel better?
Yes, sir.
And your name is?
My name is Mao.
Which in Thai means drunk. So you've got a barman mixologist who's called drunk. I've ordered the Long Island tea. Can you explain what's in it?
Long Island iced tea, we have 5 spirits: gin, rum, vodka, tequila, and control. And we have lemon juice and spilled Coke.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. It's delicious.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's party time, that's P-A-R-T-Y,
Because I gotta. It's quite a long walk from here. That's the Madison. Best steakhouse in Bangkok. Sawasdee Kap. Sawasdee Kap. Now what's great about this place is you can sit there if you want to, which is beautiful, but I prefer our own private booth, which is even better.
Are you ready to order?
I'll have the liver with a nice Chianti and some fava beans. Oh, so I'm Mac. Thank you so much. So here we have a complimentary amuse-bouche with mango on top. The amuse-bouche is very amusing. Now this is one of the reasons why you want to come here, because the bread is always bloody lovely. Now one of the things that makes this place my favourite place is because the ambience is great. We get to sit in the booth so we're not disturbed by other people, and the steak is the best steak I've ever had in Bangkok. And if you don't like steak, then you can have like seafood, which is very fresh and really tasty, and the seafood platter is huge. Now if you're a vegetarian, then what the hell are you doing in a fucking steakhouse in the first place? Now I'm having the butter-aged Wagyu ribeye, 300 grams. And the wife is having the Australian Wagyu Okan Marbling 5 tenderloin 220 grams. Now I can highly recommend this place. Prices might seem a little expensive, but the food is amazing, and top prices are around 5,000 baht for a meal, but it can go down to 900 baht for a free-range chicken. This is another great thing. They come and give you a choice of salts. You got like red wine, sea salt, truffle salt. And another great thing is that it comes very quickly. Saute mushrooms, onion rings, Jesus, that's a meal in itself. And that's my Wagyu. Okay, stop filming, eat. One needs expletives for food like this. I mean, just melts in your mouth, so good. I mean, even the bloody onion rings, look at the size of them. And, listen. Everything's perfect. Good morning, time for breakfast. And the orange juice is very good. Nice selection of pineapple juice, lychee juice, guava juice, apple juice, orange juice, congee with all the condiments. And just having a light breakfast this morning because we're going to be having brunch. So I've got salmon, hummus, cheese and something Indianly crispy. It's time for brunch. So let's go in and have a look. And action! Say, in all honesty, this foie gras is definitely the juiciest and freshest I've ever had. Excellent, very well presented and really, really tasty. I love it. So that's it. How many movie quotes did you actually get? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget, follow the Pooh Bear. Health and happiness. Bye.